This is the MMA Brief Podcast, recapping the world of mixed martial arts every single week, with your host, Brandon Johansson.
Welcome back to the MMA Brief, episode 22, dedicating a whole episode to the main event of UFC Fight Night 108.
Round 1, fight!
Right out the gate, I was very impressed with Artem Lobov. He hit a lot of outside leg kicks. He even got a takedown against the cage with the knee tap. But Cub put the exclamation point on the round with a beautiful high kick right at the 10-second tap of round 1. Cub landed another beautiful high kick 30 seconds into round 2. And at that point, it was 22 significant strikes to Cub, 39 to Artem. 6 minutes into the fight. It was very competitive. Cub got a trip takedown from the clinch. Minute and a half left in round 2. Artem ate some ground and pound. Ended up going for a leg lock. Mostly just to threaten so he could stand back up to his feet. Cub took his back in that scramble. Threatened with the rear naked choke. Artem fought off the choke. Got back up to his feet. And at the end of round 2, both fighters were trading bombs. Round 3 started, both fighters back and forth, trading heavy shots. Halfway through the round, roughly, Cub landed 3 nice power punches that got Artem's attention. And just a few seconds after that, Cub landed a beautiful wheel kick that stunned Artem against the cage. Artem kept firing back and seemed to be at least a little bit affected by the foot that just went upside his head. Cub kept working in that round. Hit him with a standing hammer at the 2-minute and 4-second mark of the 3rd round. Herb Dean stepped in, had the doctor look at the cut that was over Artem's left eyelid. A lot of boos in the crowd, of course. Fight continued, and Cub landed a gorgeous left hook with a sneaky left head kick behind it, and his foot slapped Artem in the face like Rick James. At this point, Artem had taken a lot of damage, but he was still, right in the fight. Cub landed a cartwheel kick again right at that 10-second tap to end the 3rd round. At this point, Artem had taken a lot of damage, but Artem ate the kick, caught the kick, and got another takedown, knee tap, against the cage as the round ended. In the 4th round, Cub landed a spinning back elbow to exit the clinch at about 2 minutes in, and almost landed another highlight reel wheel kick right at the buzzer. In the 5th round of this epic slugfest, Cub hit an amazing judo throw takedown. Artem popped back to his feet with 12 seconds left, and the fight ended with both fighters trading bombs. I immediately knew that Cub had won the decision, most likely unanimous. I think Artem might have had the 1st round. I rushed out of the arena before the decision was read because my Uber driver was blowing me up. He called me. He sent me 2 text messages that said LOL. I was panicked. I'm I gotta go. It was already costing me $58 to fucking Uber a place that cost me $12 before the fights. 10,000 people are leaving all at one time. I guess it's more expensive. In retrospect, I wish I would have stayed around, enjoyed the decision, and just chilled out and been one of the last people to leave. And I met some really nice people, and I wish I would have stuck around and mingled with them a little bit. Lessons learned. You don't take an Uber the first trip. You fucking enjoy yourself like a human being. I was there to have a good time, and I did have a good time. I had a lot of drinks, and I met some really cool people. So I thought that I had the secret. Of course I did. There's 10,000 people who thought they had the same secret. Point being, I had a really good time. I didn't address the main event last week's episode because I was saving it for this spectacular recap, breakdown, round by round. Excellent fight. I can't believe I was there to witness it. Next week, we're going to be recapping UFC 211, and that is Junior Dos Santos challenging the champion, Stipe Miocic, for the heavyweight title. That's the main event, but the fucking whole card is stacked. I forgot last week to mention Sergio Pettis versus fucking Lil Pettis, Anthony's brother, Showtime's brother. He's fighting Henry Cejudo, the fucking Olympian and shit. I can't wait for that fight. Forgot to mention that one. The whole card's stacked. You got 2 title fights. Jorge Masvidal versus fucking Damian Maia, Frankie Edgar, Yair Rodriguez. That one. The fucking main event of the prelims is Eddie Alvarez versus Dustin Poirier. That's the main event of the prelims. FS1 for free. I cannot wait for that card. Anyway, we're going to be breaking down that one, which takes place May 13th in Dallas, Texas. Thank you for listening. Come back next week. Peace.